My friends, good day, Daily Mark. There by the sea in Mauritius, it's a bit cloudy today. It might rain, but the temperature remains pleasant. So a question that came in on the channel's phone is someone telling me, I found a job, I just started. What do you advise me? What do you advise me for the first few days? Well, that's a very good question, first of all. First, you can see that there are people who find jobs. Okay, so I'm saying this for everyone who writes to me saying it's difficult. Yes, it's difficult right now. It's a crisis, I think. I'm not denying it, but the advantage is that there's still a way to find work. Every day people contact me, they've found work. Okay, so that's the first point. Second point, what's the advice we can give to someone who just found a job? What can we tell them? How do you handle the first days? So let me tell you, the first days in a company are extremely delicate. Because you can mess up, you can make mistakes, and from those mistakes, it's not easy to bounce back. It's very hard to recover from first day mistakes. So, for example, let's say you arrive, someone comes up to you and, well, you're there, you're shy, you don't know anyone, so you're going to talk, right? He'll get you to talk, he pretends to be interested in you, and you're always happy about that, right? When you're new somewhere in a group and someone comes and starts to include you a little, you're always happy to share. And then maybe a month or two later, you'll realize that this person is very badly regarded in the company. Someone very toxic, someone who listens to things, repeats them, reports them, distorts them, creates problems between people, all that. And then everyone is wary of this person, and then well, there you go, you let yourself go, you just went off like that. You discussed many topics about your previous employer and possibly shared details about your private life. You see there, you made a blunder, a mistake, and it's going to be very, very hard to recover from. That's true, but you did it because you didn't know the dynamics. That's why I'm telling you this. Starting in a new company is always extremely risky. Another type of mistake. You know that in companies there are cliques with labels. That's just how it is. You can't do anything about it. There are cliques with labels. I'm trying to stabilize the phone against a tree. It's very heavy. So I realize that holding it at arm's length, it's extremely heavy. I don't have my tripod. I think it's better this way. So let me tell you something. In companies, there are groups. Each group has a reputation. Each group is seen in a certain way. It's out of your control. It's like that before you even arrive. So let's say there's a group. They're seen as the losers. I'm not judging their worth as people. No, I'm just telling you they're seen as the losers. In the club, that's how it is. They have that label. The label, you know, it's very easy. You arrive, they invite you to lunch at noon. They're nice and you eat with them. Great. In the afternoon, you meet them at the coffee machine, you have a coffee with them. Awesome. The next day, they come get you at your office. Great. You go eat with them again. So you do this from Monday to Friday, and then everyone around you hates this group. Well, they look at you and say, hey, did you see the new guy? He ended up with the right people. He gets along with those folks. All right. So they're going to group you with them. So you see, you're already labeled. All right. Even though you haven't done anything, you haven't done anything special. You just got here and already you have a label on your back in the first week. You see, you start on Monday all shy. By Friday, you're still shy, but you already have a label. And good luck getting rid of that. All right. So just by the way, before we continue, the pinned link in the comment, there's a pinned comment under the video. That's the link to the partner of the Cliques channel. They're based in France, so contact them only if you're in France, and they provide support for people who have lost their jobs, who want to find another job, or for people who already have a job but might be a little bit rusty and want to find another one. They say to themselves, I'm not happy where I am, I want to leave, I want to change, but they don't know where to start. So they can help you, and their support is covered by France Travail. Under certain conditions, they are in partnership with France Travail. Contact them. From me, you have the link under the video. So what was I going to say? Now let's get back to our story, how to do it, how to avoid these problems. So the advice I can give you for the first days, the early times, is restraint, restraint. That might really be the key word of this video, restraint. It means don't make any decisions, okay? Don't talk much, be a good listener, don't hang out with the same people, don't form strong connections. You don't know anything about the company yet, you don't know its dynamics. Wait. Stay calm, relax, talk to a lot of different people. If you had lunch with some people at noon, blacklist them for the week or 3 days immediately, then talk to others the next day. What I'm saying really makes sense. Because it will force you. It will force you every day to go see other people. It will force you to network within the company. Because let me tell you something, it's not the work that will help you advance in the company. And you know it since you've been watching this channel for a while, it's not the work. You want to become the key player, you want to give it your all, you want to show them that they hired the right person, right? You want to show them they're getting their money's worth. You will just, if you start working like crazy, you'll almost make them feel like you're overpaid, that maybe they paid too much for you and you feel uncomfortable. So you still want to give them your best. You're going to do 2 jobs at once. Okay, don't do that, it's not worth it. Your value in a company, your prospects for advancement, your longevity, your bonuses, all of that. The quality of the assignments you'll get or not get will depend on your network, your connections. So start building your network now. And building a network doesn't mean just going to the first person you see. On your first day when you arrive at a company and then just stick with those people and close yourself off. No, not at all. At first, your goal is to figure out who is who, to know who the people are, to understand the dynamics, which groups of people like each other, who appreciates whom, who dislikes whom. In this company, because that's also a thing, you can't know that. I'm being attacked by mosquitoes, so you can't know that right away. As long as you don't actively look for it, it means you have to actively think about it. Because it exists, don't tell me it doesn't exist. In every company, there are cliques. Because when they talk to you, when they hire you, they talk to you about team spirit. But what they don't tell you about is the clique mentality. Because companies aren't run by teams, they're run by cliques, and cliques cut across teams, across departments, across groups. So that's just how it is, unfortunately. So what you need to do at first is not trust the first people you meet, whether individually or as a group. Don't trust a group of people. Don't trust a single person. Don't always hang out with the same people. Don't talk too much. Don't open your mouth. Don't criticize your previous employer. Don't talk about your private life. Don't say where you're from. Don't say anything at all. Be someone open, be professional, be cordial, get along with everyone, do your work reasonably, observe the dynamics a little. If you see people leaving at 4:30 or 5 o'clock post-meridium, don't stay until 7 o'clock post-meridium just to show that you're better than the others. If they give you, for example, let's say they give you a training to do, that happens often. When you join a company, for example, they'll give you an online training to complete. And they tell you, well, so you have to politely ask how much time you have to complete it. Politely. If they tell you 2 weeks, don't go and finish it in 2 days just to show that you're a top performer. Don't do that. You'll burn yourself out. You'll define yourself as just a workhorse. Seriously, don't do that. They won't appreciate you. They won't say, oh yeah, great. Look, he did it in 2 weeks while everyone else did it in 15 days. You're insulting them and making them look foolish, so they'll question who you are and what you want. They'll think you're looking for trouble, even though they're just working and doing fine. The company, human resources, or I don't know who, or the director, or the chief executive officer, or whoever gives us 15 days. He comes in, he does it in 2, so what does he want? What's he after? He's looking for trouble. For us, right? He wants to make it look like us, like we don't see anything. Like we're, hello, like we're incompetent, like we are. All right, well, here we are. He comes in, she comes in, and he shows us a little bit how we work. Okay? How it is, how nice it is. I didn't understand. The square is pretty today. Yes, indeed. All right. Over there. Okay, all that me. I live over there. Haha, yes, over there. Over there. Yes, okay, it's very beautiful. It's very beautiful, indeed. Me, I'm not showing her to you. She just said hello. I'm not showing her because goodbye. See you soon, actually, haha. I'm not showing her to you because she looks underage. Honestly, she's 14 years old. I prefer not to show minors without their parents' consent. So I was saying, if you work too much, you're just gonna create, how should I say it? Okay? So if they tell you to do it in 15 days, you do it in 15 days. That's all. Don't stress about it. I'm not telling you to miss the deadline, even though in some cases you can. You can push it a little. There are people who do that. You can push it further and delay it even more. What is it? it's within 15 days, and then after 15 days, or maybe don't wait 15 days, maybe 10 days, you say, yes, the training is tough, it's something, and then they're happy. Let me tell you something, just so you know. Look, for example, the company gives you a 15-day training. The person who gave it to you, you don't realize, for example, it's N+2 who decided he's the one who did it, he's the one who did it. Everyone told him, wow, that's a very intensive training, it's great. So and so, you look at it, the training is empty, there's nothing, it happened to me, there's nothing in it, it's I don't know. He used 150 slides, but we could have done it in a page and a half. Okay, you're gonna do it in 4 hours, you say, wow, this thing is light, and then you're gonna communicate about it, right? Who are you insulting right now, huh? You see what I mean? You're insulting the N+2, you're saying the N+2 is an idiot, you get what I mean? You're saying that his training, the one everyone swears by, right? So you're the one who points out the emperor has no clothes. When you do that, your first week, I mean, you just arrived and you've already loudly declared that the emperor, what I mean is, I'm looking for trouble. No, okay, that's very clumsy, very clumsy. There's a lot of dynamics in companies, a lot of dynamics, so that's noted. Moderation. We have to be very careful. We contact who? Him. If we have any problems, the partner of this channel. Look at him, look at the pinned comment. Many people have reached out to him for me, and I've gotten lots of positive feedback. If it doesn't work, let me know so I can contact them myself. I'm always in touch with them. All right, thank you, my friends. All right, thank you for listening up to this point. I'm going to continue my walk. I'm going to stop because my arm, you have no idea, holding an iPhone at arm's length like I'm doing right now, and then holding it for 12 minutes, you see what happens to your shoulder. See you very soon.